Alrighty. Hey everybody, Navy Doc 5184 here. Thank you all for joining.
Already?
I told you.
Okay.
So just don't mind us. We're just getting final preparations for everybody here to join us. Christy will be joining us for this watch party. But I thank you all for stopping by to join us and watching the 1935 classic A Christmas Carol. I actually have not seen this version of it.
Really?
Yeah, really. I have not seen that version of it. So.
I didn't know that.
So definitely looking forward to seeing what that has in store for us. And give me a second here. I'm actually going to join the voice chat in my Discord here for our guys watching in that. There we go. All right, can you hear me?
No.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh, wait,
perfect.
you know what? Let me go to your thing. Let me make sure everything's working.
All right.
Where is it at, Michael?
It's on YouTube.
Well, okay. I meant like,
Focus
Do what now?
on.
wait, how come I can't hear people?
Because you're not on Discord, you don't have the earbud
Yes,
in.
ma'am.
Oh, okay.
What? No, I was talking to my. Are you talking to me?
No, I was talking to Christy.
I was like, I'm talking to my coworker.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh.
I was letting her know I was going to shut the door between us. That way, she wouldn't have to be bothered with extra noise.
gotcha. Yes, as soon as Christy gets here, and so we'll probably go ahead and start the movie. We'll see who else is joining us. I thought Randy was gonna come in, but I'm not sure.
No excuse. I'm at work and I'm still here. I just started my work because originally I wasn't going to work tonight. I would have been off, but my schedule's got swapped around, so I'm working nights again.
Oh lordy!
What?
Just something that Eric was talking about his work schedule.
Oh.
The bonus tonight is they're slow.
Oh, I bet.
Uh-oh. I didn't mean to say that word. But, that cursed us. Right when I said I heard
I
an alarm
think
going off
we'll
in the
be
other room.
okay.
Okay, where can I put my stuff? 'Cause I don't
Yeah,
wanna
it should be
run
fine.
into The thing.
Just put it right there. It'll be fine.
And then, where'd it go?
Where'd what go?
Oh, it's right behind your chair. Okay. Da-ba-ba-ba. Evie. Okay.
I think we'll be okay.
I'm putting a lot of stuff in front of the TV here.
I think we'll be fine.
I didn't intend to do that. Where'd it go?
What up, nerds?
Hey, Sparrow, what's up? Thanks for joining.
Hello. I don't know if I'm gonna stay for the,
Can they see the chair?
I just wanted to say hi.
I mean, not the chair. Can they see the Christmas tree?
I don't know. They're in Discord. They're going to be watching on Discord.
Oh, wait. So what does that mean?
That means they're just going to see the movie, not us.
Oh, okay. That's probably the best way to do it.
Well, at least that way they're watching it in real time with us and not delayed.
But are we sure that all the sounds and everything work?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. They're in Discord. They're going to be watching on Discord. Yeah, we're trying very hard to avoid the snafu that we hit with the Night of the Living Dead because OBS did not capture any of the movie audio. So the only audio that was on the video was just me and Christy talking. They didn't even catch anybody on the Discord.
I really don't want to be in camera.
Yeah, we're trying very hard to avoid the snafu that we hit with the Night of the
Sorry, I'm trying to... Oh, man. I don't know about this chair, though. This chair is rough. And it's probably...
Yeah, let's get over some.
Oh my goodness. He has this
Yeah, as you can
huge, wide, long table. And, man, I wish y'all could see this gigantic light. Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's what I left here.
And the comedy hour has begun.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Well, we have we have like this, street light in our yard that we have
Wait,
to
who's
pay
talking?
for, and it
That's
annoys the
Spira.
shit out of me.
Why is it so low?
Here, I just have to...
I'm
up
very
her.
quiet.
Okay, that too. That's a nice quality. There's been many times my husband has wished I had
We
that
just
quality.
found out that she lives in Asheville.
Asheville. Really?
Oh
That's
yeah, where
like-
do you guys live?
We're in Greensboro, so it's like
Oh, nice.
it is what, like 2 hours away?
Like an hour?
What am I looking at? He's got all this weird stuff on his
This
screen.
is Discord. I was turning up her volume.
Oh, okay.
I think Greensboro is like an hour from Asheville, but I'm not positive. That's
Yeah.
like right on the border of north and south, right?
See, like my daughter has really been
Close.
wanting to go there
'Cause
because,
we're, like, right by-
do you guys like have snow?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Like, because we're from Alaska, so, we're really missing the snow. Kind of? Okay, that was a big exaggeration. We're not really missing.
I want to go to Alaska.
Maybe my daughter is missing it more, but like...
Alaska is overrated, trust me.
Well, I don't want to move there. I just want to go visit.
That's
okay.
what everybody says. And that's what we recommend.
Great
yes.
place to visit, just not fun to live.
I lived there 30 years. He was there for 6 years, and that was more than enough for him. So... Actually, 1 year was more than enough for him.
Born bred and moose fed is what my boyfriend just said.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, I couldn't hear. What did he say?
He said born bred and moose fed.
Born bred.
Wait, Tyler?
Really?
No,
Oh, wait, where's Tyler?
I don't know.
Okay.
Not here yet, so.
It sounded like Tyler. Her boyfriend
Oh.
sounds like Tyler.
That's my boyfriend.
Okay.
I am boyfriend.
All
His name is
right.
David Bell. That's me.
Boyfriend.
All right. I think we've given the stragglers long enough. We'll go ahead and
This is expensive.
get this thing started.
The bag, not the vest.
See, it's,
Oh,
it's
I
like,
was
why
like,
is
why
it
did
so
you spend-
angled? Because like,
It's
like why
fine.
can't we can't
Okay.
center it more?
No.
Seriously? I mean, I noticed you're complete in the center of the shop. So like you're centered,
Yeah, I can scoot over some. You can
but I'm like this like
just scoot over some.
well-fed elf that's like leaning over and like, and then we're trying, we have this like thing that we have up in our living room that just happened to have like this Christmas tree thing. It's like a tapestry thing, and so we were going to try and do this in the living room. We cannot guarantee that our cats are not going to be involved in any way, shape, or form. Wait, where's the camera?
It's right there.
Oh,
That's,
no wonder.
a
See, I keep looking at the
triple
computer screen, and it just dawned on me. Wait, I'm looking over there. So where's the... With this weird light. He's got this very big, huge, round
All right.
light that looks like it belongs in a disco.
All right, friends. Well, let's go ahead and get the movie started.
Is this Navy Doc's wife talking?
Yes, the one and only.
If your daughter ever wants to come visit, she could stay with us. She just has to be cool with my super hippie living room.
You know, that is a very sweet offer. She's like going to be 19 in January, and she's probably be too introverted for that, but
Oh, why is the movie not started?
I think she would. I think she would really enjoy it, though. I mean, I would love to see it too. See, the irony of it is that, like, I don't know if you know about the book Christie by Catherine Marshall. Anyways, it was what my mom actually named me after, and she was this teacher it was like a true story, and she lived in Asheville. So it's like sheer irony that, like, to go see the town of the person that I was named after. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm about to be working at a new hotel that's opening, so if I get any discounts for that, I'll let you know.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's very sweet of you. Thank you.
There we go.
That's very kind. And you let me know when we get snow. Or you guys get
will.
snow, I mean. Because I'm sure, like, for my kids, like, they lived in Alaska their whole lives. So having a snowless holiday season is very strange to them.
Oh, I bet.
Oh,
I was
now-
looking
We're starting.
to the possibility that I might see snow this year, but it
Yeah.
doesn't look like it. It's good because we have to drive to Charlotte, so I would rather not drive
my.
down in
Ooh.
the snow.
Oh, so you got the TV all the way. This is so weird. Because he's got the TV all the way over here. The camera's over here.
It's the same way we did Night of the Living Dead.
Well, it was a lot closer though.
We were on a smaller desk, yeah.
I mean, because like I feel like to like truly watch this, I'd be all the way over here though. Honestly. Okay.
Ah.
Almost fell in my stuff.
Was it haze?
No.
It wasn't Hayes?
No, it's just couple preview.
Oh.
Best I can do.
Let me make sure everything's working. Okay. We weren't even going to talk about the Vikings or anything. I guess it'd help if we had.
Oh, if Bobby was on here, he'd probably be.
Yeah, it'd be
I wonder
nice.
if Bobby even knows.
His brother Bobby's a big Vikings fan, so.
Dead because.
Oops, sorry.
Listen, you could be a Vikings fan or not. I'm giving them all the hype for that comeback.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I was just kind of hoping. I was only hoping they would lose that game just so the Niners could get the number 2 seed.
Because technically, it wasn't even. They didn't even start until late in the third quarter.
Hey, I'm gonna be muted for a bit, so I'll be back in a little bit.
All right, no problem.
Okay. Alright, I'm hearing the music.
Oh my.
What?
No, the music. It sounds
Oh, yeah, you're right.
kind of like almost sounds like an elementary band almost. But then again,
Yes, it
1935. I gotta keep in mind this is 1935.
And this is a version you haven't seen. He's a huge Christmas Carol fan, so, like, he's seen all of it.
I wouldn't say all of it. I mean, there's so many versions of this movie. I probably don't even know about all the versions, to be honest.
Up a little bit. Okay. Alright, so I think we can safely say that it's working. Like, officially working. Okay. Where are the cats?
Oh,
wow.
Judy's right there.
Okay.
Pam's up there.
That worked out. Wait, I think I've actually seen this one.
Cratchit looking kind of old.
Who?
Bob Cratchit? Then yeah, I guess that fits for how many kids he has. Turn that camera on.
Do we have to? I was enjoying my incognito eating.
Yeah, I kind of want to get more of the tree at least, though.
Merry Christmas to you. Will you step in, please, sir?
Skid.
Scrooge and Marlins, I believe.
Oh,
Is there anything I can do for you, sir? Well, if it is quite convenient, I should like to speak with a member of the
very
public.
quiet. It's hard to hear.
You wish to see me, I presume, sir?
So who do we have on?
Yes.
Anybody?
Have I the pleasure of addressing...
Well, Spira and Eric are muted right now.
The Marlin's been dead these 7 years.
Oh.
Dead as a doornail. Died 7 years ago. Very nice.
Wait, Eric would have seen football
We
today,
took
right?
the liberty of calling on you at your chambers, Mr. Scrooge.
What?
I don't know.
Thinking that you would have finished business for the day, but we failed to make anyone
What about
here.
me?
That's not surprising.
You would have seen football today. You would have seen what happened with the Vikings, right?
Consequence we have called
Yeah, I
here.
watched the Vikings
At
game.
this festive season of the year, Mr. Scrooge, it seems more than usually desirable to make...
Yeah, I went to
the
slight
Vikings
provision
when
I went to the mall around halftime
suffer
after the Vikings
Yeah.
scored their first touchdown. I still didn't think they had a chance.
We were absolutely sure they were going to lose. We stopped watching and everything.
Are there no
I
prisons?
said when they were down 33-0 to Navy
Yes.
in a private, texting,
Union
I
workers
said,
are still in
I hope
operation, eh?
Vikings come back and win.
Still, I wish I could
You
say
did
it's
say
not.
that.
Wow, really?
Mhm.
Like I was telling Michael, I was like, think of all the people that are placing bets and even leaving the game thinking, oh, we're done, you know, everything. Oh my goodness.
Christmas cheer of mind and body for the multitude. Some few of us
I want to see the game, honestly. I kind of do. I want to see what happened. 'cause-
They'll probably replay it tomorrow.
I mean, that is pretty
time of
epic.
all others when want is keenly felt, and abundance rejoices.
Now, what shall I put
Who
you
in the
down
world
for?
is talking?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Right now, it was just me and Christy, unless you're here in the movie, because I'm sharing the movie.
I wish to be
Oh,
left alone.
I think I was hearing Christy. She was so quiet.
You ask me
Oh.
I wish that is
Me?
my answer.
Quiet?
The one
I don't
asking
make
about the
very much
game.
of Christmas.
I don't think.
Yeah,
I'm
that
me
was
if
Chris
it's
asking
quiet.
about the game.
I
Oh yeah, I could barely hear you.
just mentioned.
Wow.
They cost enough.
I'm gonna hold on to that
I can hear you
comment
now.
for a few years,
Many
okay?
can't go there. Many would rather die.
Well, if they'd rather die, they'd
No
better
one's
do it.
ever said I was quiet.
And decrease the surplus
Well,
population.
you're welcome.
Right, excuse me, sir, I don't know that.
But you should know it.
It's not my business.
If I known it
Man's
was
got
you,
enough
I
to do
wouldn't have
with
said
mind
it.
his own business. I've been interfering with a lot of other people's.
Wow.
I know
You
that
asked
I
for
feel
it.
conscious.
Wow.
Good evening.
You've seen how this family operates.
Yeah, apparently.
Allow me to express my regrets, sir, if I have said anything.
If you don't make fun of you, we don't like you.
Yeah, his daughter has more than gotten my feet wet in that whole system. So his daughter's vicious.
Yeah, Tanya is pretty vicious.
And she even looks very Dickerson. If you ever see any of the Dickerson women when they were younger,
Oh wow.
especially the mixed ones like Renee and stuff, it definitely looks like a Dickerson.
Mhm.
They take competition to a whole new level. It's well, I mean, Jacob's pretty brutal too.
Yeah, but
See, Tanya's brutal to me. Jacob's brutal to you, but
he's the harbinger of justice for all the craziness I put you guys through.
Yes, sir.
oh yeah, the stories. Oh my goodness.
Dude, they could probably make live streams in themselves, to be honest.
Yes,
Of course, you know, it's very evident
9
to me
times you've
that
lost,
you and
seen
I
it.
left apart.
It was more than redemption.
We don't need to bring that up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Pay for the-
One day you're gonna see me,
You can
Mike,
afford to be reckless.
and Bobby playing
Therefore, very
Monopoly.
evident to
See, I've
You
seen
don't
Bobby
You don't. Well, you haven't
with
seen.
that weird game that they got at Christmas. Remember? And
Oh,
like,
that
even
air,
that.
that air pong game.
Yes, it was like an air pong game, and it was like it wasn't even like working very well, and like immediately competition mode. Like immediately it got vicious. It was Bobby, Jacob, and you, and it was on. I mean, it was on, and I was still kind of a fish out of water, and I was like, they're gonna kill each other. This is gonna be
Me,
bloodshed
Mike,
in
and
a
Bobby
minute.
will systematically crush everybody and then each other, and we don't care in Monopoly.
I think if
And then
if
once we're
Eric
done, we're
and
like,
you
"Yeah,
and
yeah."
Bobby and Jacob were together, I would leave. I would be like, we just need to call the cops now. Okay, this is not. This is going down.
I mean,
Listen, Mike's dad threatened to suplex me one time, so
Well, wasn't that because you kept calling him Uncle Dick?
yeah, I didn't keep calling him. I said it once. And I
I
didn't
was-
want to get suplexed, so I stopped.
Because Lord knows he would have. Wasn't that at like our joint 16th birthday party at Hooters when we were watching Backlash?
You went to Hooters on your 16th birthday?
Yeah, watch our wrestling pay-per-view.
Oh, that just makes it okay. Wait, adults in your life allowed this to happen?
Yeah,
My son is 16. There's no way.
my mom and dad were there, aunts and uncles were there.
Wow.
I think my grandma was there
I
even.
feel naked.
Yeah, that.
You're poor enough to come then.
Are you gonna take Jacob there when he turns 16?
Probably not.
Okay.
You're rich enough.
I wouldn't let my kid do half the things my parents let me do.
That's true.
That's
That's
like
same
the-
with me. That's
like
same
the
with
way
most of us from
parenting,
our
isn't it?
generation.
It's like you look at
Yeah.
the stuff we did as kids, and we're
Uh-huh.
like, why did our parents allow this to happen?
Me and
Yeah.
Bobby were just talking about how we're lucky we aren't either A, crippled, or B, dead.
You're not wrong.
I don't know if he's watching the movie, but we're totally
You're
ruining it.
not wrong.
You should. Uncle. Nephew, you keep Christmas your way.
I don't know about you, but this version of Scrooge is probably one of the more vicious ones I've seen out of the.
Oh. Okay, I thought you. Never mind.
No, I'm talking about Scrooge.
I'm hanging on. I'm switching subjects here.
He's pretty vicious in this version.
Open their shut hearts freely.
Well, you know, 1935 was a rough
Never
year.
put a scrap of gold or silver in my pocket.
Things were
But
happening.
it has done me good.
Well, I
and
thought-
will do me
I
good.
think this
And
was
I
done
say
in
God
Britain?
bless it. Yeah, yeah.
That's still rough. What am I talking about?
Yeah, yeah. Britain was still struggling. in the
Yeah,
30s.
I'll have to look into
I
this.
hear another word from you. You'll keep your Christmas by losing your situation.
It's like they were venting, you know?
Quite
Yeah.
a powerful speaker, sir. When do you go into Parliament?
Don't be angry, Uncle. Come, dine with us tomorrow.
I'll see you.
But why? Why?
Why did you get married?
Because I fell in love.
Because I...
129.
You never came to see us before that happened. Why give that as a reason for not
Is there a
coming
way I
now?
can
Good
turn it
evening,
up
sir.
on
But I
mine?
want
And?
nothing from you.
Because I cannot hear what they're
Well, you
saying.
won't get it, so you
Is there a
won't
way
get
you can do
disappointed.
subtitles? Probably
Never
not,
had a
right?
No.
phone which I
And I
Because
tried.
I'd have to literally watch it on my phone and do
Good
subtitles.
evening, sir.
Well, I'm sorry with all the hard
Oh,
work
it won't
you
have
did.
it on the way I have it set up.
In fact, the sad thing is I think this ear is worse for me, so...
Christmas humor to the now. So
Okay.
a Merry Christmas, Uncle.
Good evening, sir.
And a Happy New Year.
You're a noisy devil. That's what you are, sir.
Jeez.
But then this begs the question, which is everybody's favorite Christmas carol? First and foremost, I love Scrooge, but that isn't necessarily the Christmas carol. It is the way the Christmas carol should have been done, but it is not the
Dude,
Christmas
that
carol.
would make a great poll. I'm gonna have to make that a poll on YouTube.
But then what's the one with Star Trek?
Christmas Carol?
No kidding. Yeah. Oh, look at Chicky.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
Patrick Stewart.
hmm
Yeah. So it's like
he made a pretty good Scrooge.
yes, the classic one would be Patrick Stewart. The way Christmas Carol should have always been done would have been Scrooge.
Sorry about that. I had to do my job for a minute.
That's all good. Yeah, I think the one with Patrick Stewart, that was very, I mean, I liked it because it was very,
Always ready and
like,
ready
faithful
to
to, like, the
work, I
book.
notice.
Mm-hmm.
though I think for me, emotional, I think it's just the one with George C. Scott is like,
The way I
that's like my
told
go-to.
you want all day, all
But that was the
tomorrow.
one I always watched as a kid.
If it's quite convenient,
Speaking of
very
working,
convenient.
Do what now?
Unfair. If I were to stop off a account for it, oh, you'd be mightily ill-used, I'll be bound, wouldn't you? Don't think I'm ill-used, do you? And I have to pay a whole day's wages. No work.
It only happens once a year, sir.
That's a pretty excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December. Well, I suppose you've got to have it. Yeah, there's the key. You see, sir, that you're here all the earlier next morning.
Aren't you uncomfortable in that chair? We could grab Bethany.
You gotta remember, I sat in this chair for 3 hours at one point.
Okay, but that was a different setting.
Well, granted, I was also standing a lot during that too. No, the chair's fine though.
I'm trying to think if there was anybody alive in 1935 that would have lived during this time. Do you know the time setting of Christmas Carol?
Off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you. If I had to guess, 1840s.
Really? I would have thought later. Huh.
Worth its weight in gold, and it weighs a bit, I can tell you, too. A Merry Christmas, sir.
And quality is. Night of the Living Dead was, of course, much better, but
Yeah, this was the best I could find.
yeah.
It'll probably look better on a stream replay than it will on the
Oh, on the
TV
TV.
we're watching it on.
Merry Christmas to you, my boy.
Thank you, sir. Same to you, sir. Oh, sir.
I've actually eaten goose.
Does it taste like chicken?
You know, really, honestly, not. It has a more oilier, like turkey dark meat almost,
Really?
like a oilier, greasier turkey dark meat. Yeah. I've had duck too, and it's similar, but surprisingly, I would say they taste different.
Give us a penny.
Get out of this.
Oh, I see what they're doing. They're hanging by the kitchen.
Now that's interesting.
I think I saw that in the animated one with Jim Carrey. Like at the beginning, like
That's my most unfavorite.
at the starting credits, there's a couple of beggar boys. They're hanging by like the windows of like these kitchens, just trying to get like the scraps of the stuff that they didn't.
Oh.
Yeah, like what you see there.
Right, right. Gentlemen, stop that noise.
My lord, will you make your speech now, or will you let the ladies and gentlemen continue to enjoy themselves? Call silence for the loyal toast. My lord, ladies and gentlemen, pray silence for the Right Honourable the Lord Mayor of London. My lord.
Yeah, that third Scrooge will always be Scrooge McDuck, because without Scrooge McDuck, we wouldn't have DuckTales.
Precious Majesty.
If we wouldn't have had DuckTales, we wouldn't have Tailspin, because originally Tailspin was supposed to be a Launchpad McQuack spin-off. And it was a good scam, we may not have had Harpoon Duck. So, we need a Duck, it will be Scrooge.
I think now it's God Save the King.
I know. Wow. That's crazy.
I wonder how many people like probably just still sing that, but you know,
Wait.
Queen still
It's
slept.
1935. Queen Elizabeth wasn't queen yet.
Was she not? I thought she was.
I thought it was after World War II that she was queen.
I thought she was queen during World War II.
I think she fled in World War II. I think she was still a princess.
What? No, she actually served during World War II. She was driving like jeeps and stuff.
So who was the monarch?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Mom
she was
would-
crowned
'cause she
2nd
wanted
June
her to
1953.
But she wouldn't.
Well, so this would have been. Didn't they say save the king? Her father would have. No.
Well, I also got.
Yeah. Father would have still been king.
Well, we gotta remember this was 1840.
Oh well, yeah. And that
so-
would have been Queen Victoria.
Okay, so it would have been God Save the Queen then.
Yes, it would have been God Save the Queen when Christmas Carol was happening.
We're thinking about when it was filmed.
Yeah, when it was filmed. And that would have been God Save the King because of Queen Victoria. And then 1935, when this was filmed, it would have been God Save the King. But not too long after, like, about 20 years later, I guess. Then?
1953, when Queen Elizabeth became queen.
Yeah. You didn't ask your trivia question.
Ooh.
He got a trivia question.
Okay. So.
He got a big one.
Trivia question, and this was one I saw on Facebook. How many ghosts was Scrooge visited by?
Eric, you have to answer. You're our only player.
Oh. I'm thinking. Because I want to say 3, but I feel like the trick question. So. 2.
4. Here we go.
4.
Here we go. Buckle up.
Because, you know, ghosts of, you know, past, present, and future. But then also Jacob Marley.
Oh, yeah.
So it's 4.
It's amazing. It's like. But, you know, because he's never really mentioned as a ghost, so it's like I see why people always say 3.
You know where he's most shown as a ghost at is in the Disney Scrooge McDuck version. Because doesn't he have a bunch of chains attached to him when he comes in?
Yeah, well, on all of them.
It's been a long time since I've watched that version.
I think they got it on Disney Plus.
Yeah, they have.
I watched A Christmas Story in general. Or A Christmas Carol, excuse me. I watched A Christmas Story last year.
I was gonna say Christmas Story is my favorite Christmas movie.
This year was Kay's first time, or last year was Kay's first time singing Christmas Story
That is the absolute best.
from beginning to end, I should say.
It'll always be
Oh,
my
I should
favorite.
never watched the whole
Never
thing.
watched it beginning to end. Christmas
I
Story.
was like,
No,
this
it
ends
won't.
now. She loved it. Obviously.
I mean, like, there's other ones that are great, and everyone's got, but like, it's just not Christmas without Christmas Story. They're actually selling the house where the house was filmed and all
My
like that.
favorite, Die Hard.
Oh gosh, yeah,
I'll be taking no further questions on this.
Well, you know, Die Hard 2 was also on Christmas Eve.
I like Die Hard more.
Agreed.
I don't think I've even watched.
I mean,
those
granted,
all the
you
way
know,
through.
John Amos getting, sucked in the engine turbine to his death.
Did you just give me a spoiler?
Dude, the movie came out when?
I know. See, I'm too sad about Bruce Willis. I couldn't watch it now.
Came out in 1989.
Dang, she just brought up a good point.
I can't go there.
No, just like with what's going on with Bruce Willis right now.
What's going on with Bruce Willis right now?
He's got Hello, Google.
I don't know the name of the condition, but I think it affects his memory and speech. Things aren't looking real good for him.
Yeah. Oh, aphasia. He has primary progressive aphasia.
What she said.
It's similar to dementia.
Did you know that Bruce Willis was born in Germany?
No, I did not.
Did you know that Gene Simmons was born and raised in Israel?
I did not know that.
As was Natalie Portman. We're like really into the movie.
Look well, Ebenezer Scrooge, for only you can see me.
What you want with me?
That's clever.
Much.
I missed it.
Oh, yeah.
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
In life,
We can't see him.
Oh!
troubled me.
It is required of everyone that the spirit within him should walk abroad among his fellow men. And if that spirit goes not forth in life, it is condemned
Interesting.
to do so.
That's how you
after
save on
death.
budget.
My spirit never walked beyond the narrow limits of our money-changing home. So I cannot rest. I cannot stay. I cannot linger anywhere.
You are fettered. Why?
I wear the chain I forged in life. I made it link by link. Would you know the weight and length of the coil you bear yourself?
Speak words of comfort to me, Jacob Marley. Speak words of comfort.
Comfort. I have none to give. I am here to warn you, to save you, if that be possible.
To warn. To save me. From what?
From such a fate as mine, to wander through the world and witness what I cannot share, but might have shared on earth,
and turn to happiness.
But you were always a good man of business.
Patrick Stewart's the best Starfleet captain.
And
Say what?
pride should have been my business.
Patrick Stewart's the best Starfleet
Charity,
captain.
forbearance, benevolence, all were my business.
Yes.
I could make an argument for Cisco.
Yours.
How did this come up?
I believe in Picard
Now
dominance,
heed me.
though there is
My
an
time
argument
is
for
short.
Cisco.
I got Picard on my shirt.
Haunted by three
Oh, yeah. Well, he probably can't see it. Well, he can't.
It says make it snow. And it's Picard in like Christmas shirt.
Buddy.
A Christmas present.
Word every year.
See, but here's the thing. The one thing I will give Cisco,
Here we go.
Expect the first.
how many Starfleet captains can you say punch Q and then Q never mess with them again?
Money!
Look to see me no more.
Money!
Maybe, but Patrick Stewart could talk people in submission.
True.
That
But granted,
command voice.
Cisco was in, a war that basically saved the whole Alpha Quadrant.
I would probably give Picard to take on.
I will say this: Picard is my favorite. I'm just saying I could see people make an argument for Cisco, but Picard I think is number one.
Oh, people can make an argument for it all they want to. I can make wrong arguments too.
Okay, people can make a valid argument for Cisco. The one thing I will give Picard, though, he definitely was a lot more philosophical.
And honestly, that's what the Starfleet is supposed to be about.
Yeah. But don't
They're
get
not
him.
about fighting wars, they're about maintaining peace.
Yeah.
And
But I mean, Picard will go and he what the heck?
Picard will do what he's got to do.
Are you watching the new show, Picard? The new series?
No, because I don't have TV right now, but I want to.
That's good.
I am
Oh,
It's
yeah.
very
to
good.
show you the things that have been. Look back beyond the gulf of vanished years.
Yeah, and Will has got a series. We're into that too.
The money is due and must be paid.
I don't know if you're a Will fan.
Then
I don't know
shall
if
have no
Kelly just saw it, but it's
alternative
apparent
to take
with Larry.
immediate steps to recover it. But,
I just
see
love
that
Mark
if that
Davis.
is the way I conduct
It's
my
just
business.
fantastic.
You don't mean sell us up?
That
By the
is
way, we missed
precisely what I do mean. But,
the episode this week, didn't we?
I couldn't work in
I
the
can watch it at any point.
I beg of you.
I just always forget.
You can't do this.
But what's that one, Enterprise? Right? That's the one we've been missing, right?
A week.
Please.
We haven't
Did you know that there's a shortage of Santas this year?
Okay.
There's the demand for Santas is higher than the amount of Santa's helpers that we'll word it that way. The amount of Santa helpers that are out there. The demand for them is too high this year, and there's a shortage.
That is crazy.
So it's going to be a lot harder to fit on the knee of Santa's helper this year for a child.
I hear you come in.
So it is
What do you mean?
what they say. You're a man without pity, without remorse.
You're going to be looking at Christmas story level lines for
I
Santa.
heard. I
Wow.
must help you.
This is business. If I were to allow sentiment to enter this counting house, I should be in the bankruptcy court within a year. And as for that couple
I didn't grow up
now,
with Santa.
Set your mind at rest about them.
Aren't you,
Had my good money. Now I want to avoid paying it back.
Now, thanks to
Aren't you-
thanks to Ancestry, we found out she was not Jewish.
You're
Oh.
good man.
Oh,
Oh, that's such a long story. Oh my gosh.
a little time in which to pay.
Yeah, but I wasn't raised Jewish, regardless.
I'm ready to make allowances
That's a
for
long
your
story.
feelings as a woman.
That's a
I'm
very
bound
long
to
story.
leave my business affairs alone. When you marry me, I shall insist. Take leave of your senses.
I've tried hard not to believe what they've said about you. I've
You
given
think
that's
not
Brother
to
Santa?
believe it now.
Mm-hmm.
You believe Santa
But
about
the
this?
evidence
Oh,
in
yeah.
my own eyes is here.
We have an old white uncle who mysteriously disappeared whenever Santa came to visit us.
Nice.
Never even noticed.
I like that meme where they're talking about the Christmas song. It's like, I saw Santa.
Oh, I saw Mommy kissing Santa
Yeah,
Claus.
and then the meme is like, I was like an adult before I realized that, oh, that's because Santa was your dad. Mom was kissing your dad.
But for the longest
Not
time,
Mom
you
was
thought
having
it was
an
a song
affair
about
with
an
Santa.
affair. Yeah.
And it's like that song took on a whole new meaning when you realize like this poor kid thought all this time, you know, something was going down. Does Dad know that Mom was doing it? Yeah. Anyways, it was funny.
And since the Jackson 5 were singing it, that means Santa was black.
Yeah, they still didn't figure it out.
Even though they didn't celebrate it because they were Jehovah's Witnesses.
That's right. That's right.
Wow.
I mean,
I only had Christmas till I was 12, and that's when my mom
Mm-hmm.
did it in. Threw away the tree and ornaments and everything.
Oh, I think they're showing what he could have had.
Yeah, they're doing the
I
powers.
have friends that are Mormon, and they celebrate Christmas just not to like the extreme levels. Like they'll be like, "Oh, here's a couple of gifts," kind of thing,
Yeah.
because they don't want to deny their children the joy that a lot of other children get
Oh, by the
in
way,
that holiday time.
I saw an old friend of
Yeah.
yours this afternoon.
Who was it?
You
And
guessed.
that's one of the things I like about modernization. A lot of people are willing to be flexible and
Scrooge.
Mr. Scrooge it was. I passed his office window, and as it was not shut up and there was a candle inside, I could scarcely help see him. His partner's on the point of death, I hear. And there he sat, alone. Quite alone in the world, I do believe.
Wait, is this the past or is he seeing
No,
his
it's still
brother?
past.
Bear it.
Is it?
Haunt
Yeah.
me no more.
I told you these were the shadows of the things that have been, that they are what they are. Do not blame me.
Take me back.
I'm amazed that they left out the whole thing about him as a kid in that boarding house and then
I thought they
his apprenticeship with Fezziwig. They went straight to when he got dumped.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, I don't know any of them that did that, did they?
Oh, this is the only one I've seen do that. I mean, those are vital. It was like when he still had some sort of holiday spirit in him.
I don't remember the boarding house thing.
Yeah, as
The
a
other
kid.
ones. Huh.
I'd always stress how he spent like a lot of Christmases alone.
Scrooge just the best. I just love that. I gotta watch that again. It always cracks me up so much.
Come in and know me better, man. I am the ghost of Christmas present. Look upon me. You have never seen the like of me before. Never. I've never walked forth with
So,
the younger members of my
who's
family,
the invisible?
meaning I
What's
am
that?
very young.
That was Jacob Marley.
My elder brothers, born in those later years. I don't think I have. I'm afraid I have not. Have you many brothers, Spirit? More than 1,800. Tremendous family to provide. Spirit, conduct me where you will. Already I have been
You know how many
born
people
under
watch this in page
compulsion
person?
and learned the lessons
Can you
of working
imagine
class.
that?
If you have aught to teach me, let me profit by it. Touch my robe. your poor clerk, with his paltry 15 shillings a week, which you so grudgingly dole out to him, keeps Christmas. Touch my robe.
Up, you get tiny, Tim.
I posted it and I talked to her. Anybody new show up?
Could have darkness on me.
Oh wow, it looks so much better on the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured it would.
A boat! That one.
Wait, there's a Christmas Carol in 1930.
I think so. I meant 35.
No, I know, but that's not you. That's somebody else.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I knew there was a 1938 one.
Oh, what has ever got your precious father then? And your brother, Tiny Tim? And your sister Martha wanted late last Christmas by half an hour. Mother! Oh, bless your heart, my dear. Martha! How late you are.
We had a deal of mornings to finish up last night and had to clear away this morning.
Well, never mind, as long as you are. Come. Come and sit before the fire, my dear, and get it warm.
No, here, Father! Quick, Father! Hide! Quick,
Here we are. And where's our Martha?
She's, not coming.
Not coming? Not coming upon Christmas Day?
Yes, Father dear, here I am. That's the goose. I'll take it in.
Oh, but you're cold. Come and sit down and warm a bit.
I'm good.
And how did Tiny Tim behave?
Oh, that's a very
Couldn't
effective
go
fireplace.
and better. And somehow he gets so
I would like to think so. I mean,
himself so much. And six
well,
strangers
no, they would have been not quite 100 years
told me coming home
off.
that he hoped
So
Yeah.
I would imagine they probably still had places that are kind of like that.
Yeah, and you know, I like to, when you watch these older movies, like you know there was people working on the set and all like that that
plain beggars walk.
would have known,
Yeah.
you know, and their parents, you know, would have lived this,
But he's growing stronger.
I guess. Let me look.
Yes. Growing strong and hearty.
I wish I could believe you, Bob. I'm afraid.
Yeah, I know. Usually every time I watch a new version of Christmas Carol, one of the things I'm always very curious about is how they handle the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come.
I can already vouch for it. And its flavor will I know to pass my
That's a
unpleasant
Christmas story.
with the mashed potato and the apple sauce. It will, I am sure, present a delightful combination.
Yeah, 1843.
to
You're
remember
right.
our dying day.
Hmm. So that's less than 100 years. Yeah.
Delicious. That's the best goose we ever had, Mother.
Yes, indeed. Oh, yes. Oh, I've eaten too much.
And even now, we haven't
Thanks,
eaten
Bessie.
at all.
Is that less Bessie?
You laugh.
The chair is hurting, isn't it?
Regarding
You sure you don't want?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. I'll get it for you.
You look pale, my love. And nervous.
I am nervous, my dear, and anxious about that pudding. Pray heaven all will be well. I'll go and fetch it.
Let me come and help you, Mother.
You shall, my darling.
You know, I'm anxious about that pudding.
Is it the...
Your mother's been gone a long time. Supposing the pudding has broken in turning it out.
What?
Or supposing that somebody has got over the back wall and stolen it.
So they didn't have microwaves back then, so they would keep the plates on the hearth, you know, with the fireplace. That's why they're holding it with the cloth, so then they could put the food. Yeah,
You on fire?
yeah, they would, because it had brandy, brandy in it. It's plum pudding, and so they light it on. They light it up. Right, plum pudding. Ugh, you should know that stuff. I've had plum pudding. It's not that good tasting. Where's the comment?
Wish you it all, my dear.
God bless us, everyone.
Well, Christmas pudding, I guess. Is
Tell me that Tiny Tim will
Oh.
live.
But yeah, so then they take the plates and they'd be like super hot and then put them into and put food on it.
A
And you
crutch
could
without an owner,
or like warm it up.
carefully preserved. If the shadows remain unaltered in the future, the child will die. Oh, tell me that he'll be spared. If he is like to die, had he not better do it and decrease the surplus population? You would.
Burn.
Man, if man you be in heart, not adamant.
You know, it's amazing how, as a kid, no matter how many times I watch it, I never realized just how much of a burn that was.
Where it is. Will you decide what men shall live, when men shall die? It may be that in the sight of heaven, you are more worthless and less fit to live than millions like this poor man's child.
Toad, I give you Mr. Scrooge, the founder of the feast.
Founder of the feast, indeed. I wish I had him here. I'd give him a piece of my mind to feast upon. I hope he'd have a good appetite for it.
But my dear, the children, Christmas Day.
It should be Christmas Day, I'm sure, on which one drinks the health of such an odious, stingy, hard, unfeeling man as Mr. Scrooge. You know he is, Robert.
No, this is the
Nobody
brother,
knows it better
right?
than you do, poor fellow.
My dear, Christmas Day.
What?
Is this his brother or the employee?
No, that's Cratchit. Scrooge doesn't have a brother.
I think he had a brother.
No, nephew.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Mr.
No, we're still on Cratchit.
Okay.
Now, children, all together, Mr. Scrooge's health. Mr. Scrooge's health.
Mr. Scrooge's health.
And now, Tiny Tim will sing to us.
Yes, I do. What shall I sing? Hark the heralding.
Yes,
hark the heralding. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy
Come now and see how others keep Christmas.
That's cool.
That was pretty nifty.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, you good with that?
to you. And a Merry Christmas to you.
Yeah, I think that's the nephew.
Christmas was a humbug.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So the Tiny Tim guy, that's the guy that worked for him, right?
Yes, Cratchit.
He might be. Well, his offences carry their own punishment. I have nothing to say against him.
But surely he's very rich. At least you must have told him so.
Well, what of that, my dear?
But surely-
No use to him. He doesn't do anything.
So what?
He can't make himself comfortable with
No,
it.
nothing.
The satisfaction of thinking that his
My name's not Shirley.
benefit us with it.
Well, I've no patience with your uncle's food.
Oh, I have.
The Christmas tree
So what?
came
So
from
I'm trying to remember, Eric. What do you dispatch with Texas A&M?
Queen Victoria's husband.
Yeah.
Well, what are you going to play?
Like dispatch for what? Just
I'll ask you what.
general emergencies
Yes.
or?
Represent an animal.
Everything.
Rather than
Oh,
a
wow.
animal. A savage animal. An animal in
If
front.
there's a fire
what?
alarm, gas bill, or anything like that, we dispatch it. If there's
He's a dispatcher at Texas A&M.
the only thing we don't dispatch is directly is if like crime is happening, that's up to UPD. But we'll dispatch out UPD if we get an intrusion alarm. Like this room, we'll dispatch out the fire. Anything that goes wrong, basically, and to come to us. All the students, when something's wrong with their dorms or something like that, they can either call us or they have a system set up on the website where they can put their problems in, and we go in there and we take care of those and dispatch it out to the right departments and things like that. So
Gotcha. Oh, there he is. This is doing him in his shadow.
Ghost of the future, I fear you more than any specter I have seen. You are about to show me shadows of the things that have not been, but will be, the time to come. And as I hope to live to be another man from what I was, I am prepared to bear you company.
I don't know much about it either way. I only know he's dead. When did he die? Last night, I believe. Why, what was the matter with him? I thought he'd never die. Heaven knows. What's he done with his money? Left it to his company, perhaps. He hasn't left it to me. That's all I know. How are you? Very well. How are you? So old Nick has got his own at last. Yes, so I'm told. Cold, isn't it? Seasonable for Christmas time. Oh, yes. You're not a skater, I suppose. Oh, no. I've got something else to think about.
I do not see myself in my accustomed place. Where am I? Why am I not there?
Did you say, why am I not dead?
No, why am I not there?
Oh. I was like, damn, son.
that ain't problems, but death ain't one. Stop.
What's going on?
What? Oh, nothing. Thing keeps ringing. the phone. We get like these like spoof calls in from like the elevators actually.
Phone
You know, because you know how like you know how like people spoof numbers and call.
Yeah.
You're getting like prank calls?
It's like that, but what they do is they try and spoof our elevator numbers to call people with our elevator numbers. But when the elevators call out, all they do is call here. It's the only location they call. Because, you know, we handle elevator entrapment and stuff. And so it calls here and then instantly hangs up.
Come into the parlor.
That's gotta be annoying.
It can be, yes. It mostly is, yes.
Don't stand there staring as if you were afraid, woman. Who's the worse for the loss of a few things like this? Not a dead man, I suppose.
Open this bundle, old Joe, and let me know the value of it. I ain't afraid to be the first, nor afraid for them to see it.
Here's your account. Wouldn't give another sixpence.
Now mind, Joe.
Ah. 8 shillings. I always give too much to ladies. It's a weakness of mine.
And now unto my bundle, Joe.
Bedford.
Ah, Bedford.
You don't mean to say you took him down, rings and all, with him lying there?
Why not?
You was born to make your fortune.
Fun fact.
And you will certainly do it.
Here,
When they
just
show
rub the
people
oil
from,
on the blankets.
you know,
This blanket.
Victorian era
Whose else is?
and like the poor
It's
or the
likely to
decrepit or
take
whatever
cold without
are missing
them,
their
I
teeth.
dare say.
Most of the poor
Hope he didn't die of
actually have very
anything
good teeth
infectious.
because they
Oh,
couldn't
got to
afford
be afraid of that.
sweets. But
Ah,
a
you
lot of them
look
were
through that shirt and your
unfortunately
eyes
missing their
like you
teeth
won't find out
because
really.
you could go to people
Best he had.
and you could
It'd
sell
have
your
been
teeth
wasted if it hadn't been for
and they
me.
would extract
What
your
do you
teeth,
call
no
waste
painkillers,
Putting it on
and
him to be very
they would
big,
put it
to be
into like, you know,
sure.
dentures and
Biting off him.
stuff like that for the rich who were actually losing their teeth because they did have sweets and sugar and things like that and ate more food than the poor and everything. So
I don't even want to
That
think.
was an absolutely terrible story, and I'm upset you told me and fascinated at the same time.
that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. That's how I work.
See, that's the
I
whole-
do this to Michael all the time.
See, and that's the thing about Eric is it's like he'll hate you for telling him a story, but at the same time he'll appreciate you for telling the story. It's like a perfect 50-50 split right there.
I see.
Especially when it involved the front teeth because the front teeth were the most valuable because like the rich, you know, they wanted the front teeth as their dentures more than anything. So usually if you have the poor with teeth
What is
missing,
that?
that's because
I
they
mean,
had
I
to sell
guess
it.
when you can take advantage of the poor, why not?
Is this the man they spoke of?
They
cannot
kind of
imagine
actually go over that
having
in Les
your
Mis.
teeth pulled without painkillers.
Les Miserables, you know, because she sells her teeth.
What was that, Sparrow?
Hate
Oh.
it.
I said I cannot imagine having your teeth pulled
Can
without
you not show
painkillers.
me some
I can
Yeah.
imagine having your teeth pulled when they weren't meant to be pulled.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, because I mean, ironically, if you have a diet, you know, like very, very low in, you know, sugar and sweets and stuff, you know, their teeth weren't that bad off. It was the rich that had all the dental problems.
No, I
I'm
don't.
actually just talking about for them because
Oh,
when I had my tooth
dang.
pulled, I didn't.
Bobby,
actually
when'd you
get
get
to use
here?
the bathroom,
Oh! Oh man, Bobby's here?
Oh, he's been in here for like the past. So you basically came right near the end of the movie.
Yeah. And we were talking about the Vikings earlier.
Dude, Bobby, did you watch that game?
No, but I'm not surprised.
Oh, the best response ever. Nicely done.
You guys are down 33-0.
He's like, I'm not surprised.
They're very hit or, they're very hit or miss.
Yeah.
Because honestly, every freaking game they've lost has been a blowout. So
Kinda hurts my eyes.
True.
Makes a week by candlelight. I wouldn't show weak eyes to your father.
That was the
when he
best
comes
response
home.
ever. Anybody ask you of your favorite
Yeah,
team?
fine.
Oh,
Partly
you
brother.
just see the games, you just play. I'm not
He walks
surprised.
slower than he used these last few evenings.
I mean, it's like
I've
Mike
known
being
you
surprised
walk
how bad the Hawkeyes are doing. It's like
I've
I'm
known
not
you walk with
surprised.
tiny timber
I
on
saw
his
this
shoulder.
coming after
Very
freaking
fast
the
and
bowl
deep.
last year. The last bowl they were in. It's like, well,
But he was
they're gonna
very
be
light
crafty
to
next
carry.
year.
And
And
his
I
You
was
cannot
like,
bring up the Hawkeyes in
No
Michael's
trouble.
presence.
No trouble.
They foolishly gave me hope. No, let me take that back. I shouldn't say they foolishly.
How can you tell me, who is also a Hawkeyes fan? not
That is
talking
true. He
about
is a Hawkeye
State
fan. He was just a lot more realistic about it than I was.
Yeah, there you go.
I was trying to be
Yeah.
optimistic. He was being realistic.
Well, I mean,
Actually, I can
when
say
you-
the
when you
same
get-
for Eric too.
I mean, when you root for teams that suck, you kind of freaking.
Wait, what's happening now? What did I miss out on?
I was talking about how when it came to the Hawkeyes, Bobby was being the realistic fan and I was being the optimistic fan. But then I said I could say the same about you too. You're being the realistic one.
What did you do to the thing?
Oh, that's just Discord.
I
Oh.
promised him that we would walk there.
The Hawkeyes are ass.
I was turning Bobby's volume up so
I
it's
forgot
hearing
to say
better.
I watched
Oh.
The Hawkeyes suck.
No, but
Wait, he just said
what
that?
cracks
They're
me up
awful.
though.
Hmm?
What,
Did he
what
just say
cracks
the
me
Hawkeyes
up-
suck?
They do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
They do.
okay, okay. We're allowed to say this. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. They're being realistic.
I mean,
It's kind of like the whole idea of like
if it quacks like a duck and walks like a quack duck and mongoose, it's a duck.
Looks like a clock.
Yeah, you know what I meant, David.
that is quote of the stream. He hasn't even been here a full 5 minutes. He's got quote of the stream.
I mean, hell, Mike, you should be used to freaking teams that suck.
Wow.
You are a 49er fan.
Well, not even just 49ers. It's just all around sport. It's sporting.
They are doing good.
Oh, okay. They're just pressing
yeah,
the
they're doing
buttons now. I got it.
This year, absolutely.
I wasn't.
The 49ers,
Show
in my
them your jersey.
opinion, Super Bowl favorites at this point. Like, I think the 49ers would take the Eagles. I think the Eagles defense is going to get smothered by that 49ers.
For everybody
Yeah,
that
the
came
Eagles
here to
are
watch
gonna
Christmas
get
Carol
smothered
and is
by the
getting a
With the Eagles, I
A
feel
football-
like their record doesn't really show.
discussion.
I think the
Merry Christmas. Here's
it's
your
like
football
one of
number.
those
Yeah,
things
really.
Yeah, there you go.
Sometimes the record
We
doesn't
apologize.
exactly freaking
Show how because they've had an easy schedule.
yeah.
We're done for.
The only hard team they've played against really has been the Cowboys and the Vikings. The Vikings.
Bobby, what's your favorite Christmas Carol? Your favorite Christmas Carol version?
My favorite Christmas Carol version. It's either the one with George C. Scott or the musical one. It's between
There was a
those
musical
two.
one?
Yeah, we watched. Well, I watched most of it. Scrooge.
No.
Remember when I was talking about Daddy Warbucks as
That's
Scrooge?
right. That's right. See, when you say Scrooge, I think you're thinking of Scrooged, which is Bill Murray, which is the best one in the world, ever.
Or I'll even put in
But I forget there is a
Mickey
Scrooge
Mouse Christmas Carol.
1930s movie, right?
There it is. Bobby's on the same page as me.
I'll even put that one in.
The reason why that for me, Bobby, is because that created Scrooge McDuck, which created DuckTales. If it wasn't for DuckTales existing, as I told you before, there would have been no Tailspin, If it wasn't for that, there also may not have been a Darkwing Duck.
Why that you were a good wife.
Well, I think honestly with another thing too, like when Tiny Tim dies in the Mickey Mouse version, you feel the impact.
Oh,
in the other ones.
Okay, so
In the other
see, but
ones,
that one's
kinda
rough
don't
because
really
you don't
feel
want to
the
see
impact.
Mickey Mouse crying.
I mean, you don't want to see him cry, but I mean, if you take about what, like every Christmas Carol you've seen, and they talk about Tiny Tim's death, it seems more like an afterthought than freaking, you know, compared to the Mickey
True.
Mouse one.
True.
It's like in the other ones, it's kind of like there's just talking to like, oh, by the way, Tiny Tim died. You know?
Well, actually, I don't know if you just saw in this. I don't know if you just saw in this one. Like he was actually up in the room, like with the body.
Yeah.
So you actually saw him dead.
But he's got a point. I mean, that Mickey Mouse.
I mean, it might. That's all fine and dandy, but
It's like we're gonna be
Mickey Mouse
sad
is the first
and
one
traumatize your
to show the
childhood.
impact. Well, no, it was the first one to actually show the impact of his death
Yeah.
compared to the other ones.
I am
Like
so
I-
glad the Browns beat the Ravens because if the garbage Steelers have even a hope of making playoffs,
Meanwhile,
they pretty much have to win their division at this point. Meaning the Bengals and the Ravens have to consistently lose.
I mean, granted, it was my fault. I started it.
Yeah, you did.
I brought up the Vikings.
You did. You did start it.
It's all me. Everyone can blame me.
I'll just say this: if you keep Mitch Trubisky at quarterback, you might as well just call them the Hawkeyes of the NFL.
I mean, they got pretty similar colors.
I mean, similar colors. The defense is still pretty good. It's just
Yeah, defense is solid. Don't get me wrong. They stick like okay. Yes. Last week was Mitch Trubisky's fault. However, the defense still let the Ravens run like 200 yards all over them.
What are they? The shadows of the things that may be.
And you only got yourself to blame for that.
yeah.
Did we ask Sparrow what was your favorite Christmas Carol one?
No.
Okay. She's still watching.
You check out those.
Yeah, I think she's still there.
Run even 100 of those 200
Barry, you're
yards
still
and
there?
you eliminate at least one field goal. You win.
I don't know.
Might be muted. Let me check.
Yeah, I know, right? And I mean, it didn't help that. I mean, Trubisky threw, what is it, 3 interceptions?
Yeah, she's muted.
Why show me this if it is all too late?
I mean, you could have.
I just don't know anything about sports.
Oh, is that Spare?
Yeah, that was Sparrow.
No,
What
they're
was
asking
your
you about
favorite Christmas Carol version?
What was my favorite Christmas Carol?
Yeah, you know, like, of all the many different versions out there.
I think this might be the first one I've seen.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I don't know. What do you
Wow.
think?
Well, consider this our Christmas service to you.
We have a Christmas Carol version, people. Okay.
Alright, yep, we start doing
I would not say this is the best one to be introduced to Christmas Carol, though. I mean, would you? Or would you say this was like...
No, because I know I've seen tons of Christmas movies, period. I just don't know about this specific one.
I'm saying because it's like there's so many different versions of this movie. Like I don't even know all of them. I'm sure. Like I don't even know how many we talked about just in this past hour.
Well, we talked
I've probably
about...
seen the Muppets one.
Oh, I forgot about the Muppets
Oh,
one.
I remember that
Yeah,
one.
you got the Muppets one, the Mickey Mouse one, the musical one, the one with George C. Scott,
Scrooged!
Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart.
Scrooged!
You can't count that. It's not an actual. Christmas
Well, so what? I'm gonna count it.
Don't they all have Scrooge?
What is it? The one with Jim Carrey, the animated one?
Yeah.
Oh, that one. That I hate that one. I
I've seen
hate
the-
that one.
The Jim Carrey Grinch.
You seen what?
The Jim Carrey Grinch.
Oh yeah, now he was good in that one. Yeah.
Dude, they tormented him to film that.
Yeah.
I still prefer the cartoon version.
Oh yeah.
The Muppets one was pretty good though. I only vaguely
He's talking about
remember
the
that.
Grinch.
No, I know. The
Oh.
Muppets Christmas Carol.
Yeah. I'm about to say she went back to Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Well, I was just thinking about the Muppets one. I mean, that was a pretty good one.
Oh, Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year.
I don't know. Which one was your favorite? I didn't hear. Like,
Say what?
Oh,
So which one was your favorite?
See, with me, it's like a 1A, 1B between the one with George C. Scott and Patrick Stewart.
I don't like that these cats are smart.
It all happened.
You know how you can like fake throw something and the dog will run after it? The cats are just like, no, we're not stupid.
Honestly,
I wish I could say the same. Well,
We have a kitten that will chase stuff and bring it back to you. He's a
version
freak.
of the Christmas Carol did we watch first? Did we watch the musical one or the Mickey Mouse one first?
I honestly, the first one I remember is George C. Scott.
No, the first one I remember watching is the musical one.
See, like with me, the main three ones was George C. Scott, the musical Scrooge, and Mickey's Christmas Carol.
God, you know what's messed up?
Hmm.
The musical one, the guy that played Scrooge, he kind of looked like a male version of Grandma.
I'm never going to be able to unsee that. I am never going to be able to unsee that.
You've never seen that?
I've never thought about that. And
Well, now
that
you've done him in.
And now that I'm thinking about it, I completely see it, and I'll never be able to. I'm never going to be able to watch that the same ever again.
Now,
Glad to be of assisted.
Grandma? Is it your grandma?
Yeah.
Wow. Now you're going to have to show me a picture.
Christy. Really? Really? We have the same grandma.
No, yeah. Like he needs to show me a picture of your grandma.
No,
Do-
but
do
you
we
see,
have any
like,
pictures
your
of her?
grandma, like we had different grandmas.
No, I mean, like, I know. No, I was saying that to Michael. That Michael now needs to show me a picture of his grandma. Because I don't think I've ever seen a
it was
picture of
just
your
funny.
grandma.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
just funny because the way you said it, it
That's
just
when
made
she
it-
died.
it
You
made it
posted a
sound
picture of her.
Oh, yeah! No, she doesn't.
When she was younger.
No, okay. I don't think I've seen pictures of her.
Yeah, because the ones you have, she had more white hair, but when she had like more like gray hair,
Yeah,
like when it was more gray, yeah.
I've never seen pictures of her when she was younger. Have I?
I don't think so.
There might be that one picture where your mom is like
Well, when mom and
like
uncles
maybe
were
like
kids.
like 10 years old or so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that won't do. I've got to have that turkey. Oh, wait a minute.
Now here's a question: what's y'all's favorite Christmas movie in general?
The Christmas Story.
Christmas.
Favorite Christmas movie in general?
Christmas Story.
Die Hard.
Oh my gosh.
I knew somebody was gonna say Die Hard. You know what? You know what? Just to be a smartass, I'm gonna say Gremlins.
Gremlins?
Ooh.
Now I would say that's more of a Christmas movie than Die Hard.
No, here's the thing. I'm not gonna argue whether you consider Die Hard a Christmas movie or not. But if you sit there, if somebody says Gremlins and then you say that's not a Christmas movie, but you consider Die Hard a Christmas movie, you're an idiot.
He's got a point.
Whoa.
That's your favorite Christmas movie? Man. I told you without Christmas Carol was your favorite Christmas movie because you always watch it.
I was actually just joking. I don't know what my favorite one would be.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you always watch
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like I said, like I'm like
That's
I
Easter.
don't consider it a Christmas movie, but I'm not gonna argue with someone that does consider it a Christmas movie because it's like I can see that coming from.
Bring it round to my face at once. My friend.
But like I said, I guarantee you, there's gonna be people out there that if you say Gremlins is your favorite Christmas movie, they're gonna argue that that's not a Christmas movie. But yet they'll consider Die Hard a Christmas movie. It's like no. It's like no. It's like if you're not gonna consider Gremlins a Christmas movie, then you might as well not consider Die Hard a Christmas movie.
We should make a list of like non-Christmas movies, and then like have people rank it. Like which
You know
of the
what?
list
Honestly,
is
I'm not,
legit Christmas movies and which isn't? You know, like which should not
You
even
know
be
what?
on the list.
I'll have to say I'm like I don't think it's a bad movie, but I'm just not a big fan of Christmas Story.
So let me ask a question then.
Of what
I think,
movie?
I think it's
A Christmas Story.
The Christmas
Oh.
Story. I think it's because when TBS and TNT keep replaying it the whole freaking
True.
day.
True.
It's
No,
like-
it's just tradition and nostalgia for me. Because with my family, it was like we watched it every single year.
Do I have a question?
Yeah, it was kind of like us with the Ten Commandments.
Yeah.
Because we always used to watch that on Easter.
Like without question.
Eric's got a question.
Uh
If the movie has Santa in it, can it be considered a Christmas movie on that basis?
Wait, what?
Why do I have a feeling he's going to bring up Bad Santa?
If the movie has what in it?
No, he said if the movie has Santa Claus in it. Me, personally, I would say yes.
Wait, what's that one movie that just came out?
My favorite Christmas movie
That's like
is Narnia.
Narnia.
Wait, you say Narnia?
Yeah, I guess because Santa Claus is in it at some point.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's better than Avatar.
I mean, like I said, if people consider Die Hard a Christmas movie, that like you'd have like only a couple of segments where you know Christmas, like it takes place at Christmas. Having a Santa Claus in the movie, it's like whatever.
He's literally Santa Claus and hands out gifts.
I know, right?
I'm just saying.
I mean, like I said, the funny
This is
thing
what
is
you can expect with our watch parties.
Violent Night. Have you guys heard about this movie Violent Night that just came out? It's
No.
Basically,
terrible. Although I do know people that have gone to see it, and they, it's definitely gathering its own fanship.
like basically, the way I would put it, it's like just take Rambo and make him Santa Claus.
It's got the guy from
Well, I'll
Stranger
say
Things in
this.
it. It's got the Stranger Things.
I'll give a better analogy. It's like Macaulay Culkin's character from Home Alone growing up.
You know?
about trading places?
You might be
Except
honest.
that he has magical powers and stuff in it. But I mean, we had to accept that Kevin McAllister
Yeah.
was clearly immortal, and the guys going after him were villains that were immortal, and yeah, clearly it was a good versus evil kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that would make sense. So maybe he's discovered his superpowers,
Trading places. Oh yeah.
and now he's in Violent Night. Yeah, that works.
Now here's a question. What movie Christmas movie do you think is underrated?
Underrated? Ooh.
I already got my answer.
What's yours?
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, my dear.
I believe it's called Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad.
Merry Christmas.
I can see that.
Wow.
It's just-
Underrated.
I just find it funny because out of like the crazy stuff they both went through just to get a toy.
But yeah, it's so realistic.
Yeah, it's realistic.
I mean,
I
nowadays
can only
people
think of the
get
ones
shot.
that are overrated. Like, I would say the National Lampoon series is overrated, but underrated. Wow.
I don't think that's because honestly, it's kind of like the Christmas Story because it gives a more realistic view of how Christmas could go sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a classic that Chevy Chase is freaking out when the lights aren't coming on. That's
hilarious. That's like such a classic scene. But then I'm trying to remember what that movie was with there was some movie where like they had an HOA and they wanted to like skip Christmas and go on a cruise, and their HOA was being a total dick, as HOAs are, and it was like saying, oh, you gotta decorate and all like that, and they made a movie and it had people in it. It had people in it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
People in it.
Hey, you know what?
I don't remember the actor. I'm always bad with names.
Hey, you know what? I got another Christmas movie. I got another non-Christmas Christmas movie. Jaws: The Revenge.
Oh my gosh.
You're right. Well, honestly,
it's got.
I mean,
What
the
is
first
his name?
scene took place during Christmas.
Who's the guy from Home Improvement?
Tim Allen.
Thank you.
Fred Claus.
Alan,
Gosh, that's
Santa Claus?
pretty
You talking
Red
about Santa
Claus.
Claus?
No, she's talking about a different movie. Hold a minute.
Underrated.
Yeah.
So I
I
tell you what
I
it is,
think
my
Fred
friend.
Claus is the most underrated Christmas movie of all.
Which one?
Fred Claus, the one that was
I think it's
the
Christmas.
stars.
What about Rocky? Hey, what about Rocky 4?
Oh my gosh, he's so going there. He's gone. He's just gone.
Rocky 4 does take place over Christmas. The fight takes place on Christmas specifically.
I'll be a second father to you. No work today, Bob. No work today.
Yes, Christmas with the Cranks. I'm gonna go with underrated movie and a little overrated, but considering it wasn't rated very well, it was. I would say underrated.
No.
That's my choice. Underrated movie because it was actually very funny. It had Tim Allen in it, actually not as a Santa Claus this time, and Jamie Lee Curtis. And it is the reason why I am terrified of getting a house with an HOA. So thank you, movie, for giving a silent message to how terrible HOAs are. But
You'd never get a house.
it's a
with
great.
Anyway.
I mean, honestly, I weary of the HOAs just because of the stories I've heard from people. that-
I never knew that HOAs could literally be like, you need to decorate, and this is our theme, and everyone's got the same theme, and all this other crazy stuff.
Not to mention the very questionable reasons why HOAs began in the first place.
Yes.
I won't bring that up really since it's a live stream, but if you want to, anyone
Yeah.
who uses, look
Oh, it's got a
at
terrible
HOAs
history. It's got a
started.
terrible.
Now here's a question: what do you guys think was the worst?
Well, this was a crazy movie.
The worst. I said the worst.
I think we were talking over it half the time.
I think we need to just have our like we need to have like a live stream discussion. Be separate. I mean, not like from this, be separate, but like, you know, where like Markiplier and stuff, like he does that, where like they bring up a topic, and then they have like each person's got their window, you know, like a Zoom call thing, and then like they discuss things.
I think we can do that.
I mean, like we need to do that, and then like separate, like before the movie even begins, and then the movie begins, and then we're like talking and everything, you know, get all out of the way, football and Christmas movies.
Yeah,
and,
maybe. But I know that next watch party I'm thinking about not obviously not the whole series, but definitely one I'm pretty sure
no.
Bobby and Eric would be. I was thinking about doing Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Yeah, you can count me out of that one.
I'll watch the mess out of a Dragon Ball Z Bridge watch party. I've watched that whole series at least 5 times.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, if you actually, oh no, you did see the one like of all the different. Granted, I think it was actually technically only 2 scenes. Just one of them I used like 2 or 3 times, and all of them had Vegeta in it. Because I had the scene where like, I don't even. Oh, what was that? Aquatic Zone, where I just was feeling so angry about the air bubble thing that I just used Vegeta scene where he's just like completely losing his stuff. I was trying to keep it clean. You know, I'm live.
Oh, we're still live?
Yeah, we're still live.
Who the heck is still watching to this point?
We'll do it live. We'll do it live.
Hey, I'm very offended.
Oh yeah, Spear's with us. Spear, we should give her an award or something.
Our North Carolinian sister.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that she hung in there the entire time, actually watched the movie.
And her first Christmas Carol movie.
No, wait, hold on. That's not entirely true. I'm ADHD AF.
Oh, okay. I feel you. But you probably did better than us, maybe.
Well, I don't know.
No.
Who knows?
If you guys were talking, my brain would not even register that there was a movie playing.
Better than me. I didn't even watch it.
Yeah, you came in like right at the end, and then you just like you completely threw us off track. I'm gonna have to re-find the link to this movie and just throw it in the description in case anybody wants to watch the actual movie over us.
But Spirit did stay till the end.
That is true. We do appreciate that.
And she stayed through our many different topics.
Well, I never get to hang out with you guys anymore because whenever I'm working, my soul is owned by whatever corporation I work for.
Oh, okay. Thank God you finished that because that would have made 0 sense. If you would just ended it, my soul is owned.
But I think people would have still understood though. I understood where she was going. Yeah.
No, I'm saying if she would have just stopped it there, I'd be like,
My soul is owned.
like, period. In the sentence, in the statement, it'd be like, uh-oh.
Though I do have to admit, I do find it interesting though how this watch party was like. It was basically all family except for Spira, but then at the same time, everybody's in North Carolina except for Blackula.
Hey,
That's kind of funny.
I'm spatial family.
Which one's Blackula?
That's Eric.
Oh, I was like, what? I did not know. That's the first time. I can't see the thing.
Well,
up
I mean,
there.
we always call them by the name, so sometimes like, you know, like she doesn't know. Like everybody's like for some people, she don't know their real names. Like, good Lord, Spirit, we've been playing Among Us for how long? And
See,
I have
I
no
didn't
idea
know
what
that
your
was
real
his
name
name,
is.
and I was thinking this was like an inside, like black joke that like is a white person. I'm not supposed to say. I'm not supposed to get. I'm not supposed. Like it was complete. I was like, he just calls him Blackula. Like, wow, that's intense. You know. I was like, oh, okay, that's his username. Okay, wow.
I'll just say this: like, if we like after the Christmas season, when I start doing like those like family game night live streams, one thing I will make sure is that if Bobby and Eric are ever involved with those are not going live because there's going to be way too much I'm gonna have to censor.
Yeah, but it'd be funnier.
You're not wrong. I mean, I might record those sessions. It would just probably, it would just probably take me forever to, watch the entire thing and figure out what I needed to censor out,
We're all in North Carolina except for Eric.
Mm-hmm.
That's just now hitting me. Wow. Hey, you know who else I found out was in Greensboro?
Welcome to the party there. Welcome to the party there.
Was Whitney from My Big Fat Fabulous Life.
So, speaking of Blackula, do you know where I got that name from?
Wasn't that like a blaxploitation movie?
Nope, actually it was, but that's not where I got it from. Yes, but no.
It's got to be deeper than that.
Me and Bobby were hanging around Marcus, and we brought up vampires.
All right, wait.
Marcus
Gray or your brother?
Marcus Gray.
Okay.
And Marcus's Gray's voice, he went, oh. I was like, all right, Blackula, chill out. And from that point on, that's where I got the name Blackula from. Literally that simple.
Wow.
It was. I wish you were there because it was hilarious. Because he's just like, oh, like.
I can't remember what.
See, and the thing is, it's like I could picture that as if I was there. It's like even though I wasn't there, it's like I can totally. It's like that's just such a Marcus thing.
Well, I mean, honestly, to be honest, it was because of Marcus that gave birth to Dick Nomic.
And the Apins.
And the Apins because well, for Dick Nomic, that's what he.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I'll tell that story later.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I remember Jim made because when we're making Dragon Ball Z characters.
No, I thought it was wrestlers for SmackDown.
No. No, I'm saying this is the birth of Dick, like the name Dick Nomic. Because we were all making characters, and Jim made D-Nomic, and then all of a sudden Mark's like, what? Dick Nomic? What? We looked at him and just started laughing, and we're like, okay, he's gonna be officially a thing now.
Oh, and speaking of Jim, though, do you guys remember that one, like, you all remember how we always went on that spree of burning, like, CDs, especially, like, trying to see who could make, like, the best, like, Slow Song Love CD, and Jim
wait. Are you gonna talk about just the two of us, Will Smith's version?
yes.
Yeah.
Because he made, I mean, the whole CD was great.
It's so good.
Like, it was like Eric level great. And then the last song is just Two of Us by Will Smith. It's like, Jim, you blew it!
No, this is funny because we're sitting there like this, and then all of a sudden we heard, my dad is very beautiful subject. Then me and Eric started laughing.
Now, if he did the original, like, Grover Washington one, or...
You mean...
Who did the original song?
I think we should apologize to Spirit at this point.
I thought that was...
What?
I can't remember.
You just hang
Well,
on.
whoever did the original, if he would have used that version of it, where it was actually a love song, then he would have had a bomb CD.
It was Bill Withers and Grover Washington Jr. I don't know that off the top of my head. I Googled it.
Okay, so I was close.
You're half right.
I am like so.
You're more right. You're more right than me.
You were living on a prayer.
Whoa.
I mean, more than usual.
So how we came how this is how Marcus ended up creating the Ape Crew.
Oh, we're not streaming anymore?
No, we're still streaming.
No, I'm gonna censor. So he was trying to create a name, and me and Bobby kept messing with him. We kept because you could control it from any controller, if you remember that in Halo. And me and Bobby kept messing with it, and he was trying to make his name Grapin with a silent G. And
Marcus.
So
this is
Marcus
so
Gray.
we kept messing with him. Well, he forgot the first letter after that because we kept messing with him and ended up making Apin. And me and Bobby noticed we're sitting there giggling. And he started playing the game and he saw us and he was like, oh, this is not your fault. We weren't doing anything. You could have done it. We stopped. You completely deleted your name and just forgot to put in the correct letter.
wow.
We were sitting there
But I mean, that name spawned a whole group, though.
What was the group called?
The Apin Crew.
That's awesome.
Because Marcus was Apin, Eric was Apin Jr., I was Apin Jr.
And I don't even know how many different apes I was.
That's a statement.
We had Snipe Ape.
I was a Rambo Ape.
It was ridiculous. Oh, I don't know with another story with Marcus. I don't know if you were there for remember this, Mike, but what was it? I remember because I forget what we were talking. We were talking about breathing in oxygen, and then Marcus goes, he's like, yeah, you breathe in oxygen, you breathe out carbon monoxide. Eric looked at him, we're like, Marcus.
That's funny.
It's like Marcus. We breathe out carbon dioxide, not monoxide.
So what happened to
It's
Marcus?
like we don't breathe out poison.
I don't know what he's doing now. I know it looks like he deals a lot with cons. I see him.
Cons?
Like Comic Cons. Like I see him posting a lot of stuff about that.
It was like cons, like criminals.
No.
Okay.
Conventions. Oh, Christy.
What?
Have you ever heard Eric tell the tale?
Oh no.
Of mine and Bobby's last fight.
But is this the one with
I know I've told you the
something
story.
about the window and
Yeah, see, now I know I've told you the story, but have you ever heard Eric's rendition of it? Because Eric tells it masterfully.
No, obviously not.
I'm working. Hold on a second.
Oh.
Yeah, he's at work.
I was going to say, for the people. I need to make that a shirt.
That you had to fight and...
No, for the people. For the people.
Oh.
Because I always make that... I tend to make that a thing. That's usually how I talk, like, Randy, Lana, and all them into doing, like, really hard stuff. Like in Phasmophobia, I'll always use the phrase, for the people. Because then I kind of guilt them into doing it, because then it's like they have no choice. Because they know we're not streaming for ourselves, we're streaming for the people.
Well, I got two methods for that. It's not for the people. I usually, if someone, I usually I either do one of two things. I either go, come on, or do it.
Do it.
You know what's funny? Before Palpatine did that.
What?
You know where we originally.
He
got
brought
the
up
from?
Palpatine. We're going into Star Wars.
Yeah, you didn't hear us doing like the do it.
Oh, I didn't know what that was from.
Oh, well, now you do.
No,
That was when he had
no,
Anakin
but,
kill Dooku at the beginning of
yeah,
episode 3.
But, before he,
He
said
has this
that,
stuff memorized.
You know where we got that from?
What?
Was from
Jesus.
from Rocky 4. And then, because remember Rocky 4 when he's like, and it's so
Yeah,
funny,
you're
he never
right.
talks
Yeah,
about-
Duke.
Wait, is this Eric talking?
No, it's Bobby talking.
Oh,
No.
where's Eric?
No,
I'm waiting
but-
for the story.
Eric's
He's at
he's
work.
doing something at
He's
work.
at work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he's
But
got dispatched.
me and Eric were talking. Me and Eric were talking about it. It's like what's so funny about us is when there's like a phrase or saying that someone said in a movie, we over exaggerate it. Because whenever we go do it, we go do it. And it's like he didn't say it like that, but
See, now I understand. See, like I've heard
See,
Michael
now-
say that, and I didn't know what.
You
that
know
was
what's crazy
from.
though? Do you remember the time where we literally watched Rocky just for the sole purpose to count how many times he said "yo"?
oh yeah.
So how many times was it?
I don't remember. It was a lot.
we lost count. He said it quite a bit. He said it quite a bit of time.
Yo, yo,
No,
Adrian.
was it? I think it was
Or no, maybe it was
No, I think
You
I
know?
think yo makes more sense. Doesn't it?
It's one of three things. It was either yo, you know, or absolutely.
He does say yo a lot, though, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yo, Adrian.
I just figured out what was murdering my computer storage.
Oh, what was it?
World of Warcraft.
I'll do it.
For me, it's TikTok.
Yep, that will do it. That will certainly do it.
TikTok is like such a everything killer. It's a battery killer. It's a storage killer. It's insane.
Well, that's not on my laptop. That's on my phone.
Oh, yeah. No, I have
My-
TikTok on my phone. Yeah, that's what I mean.
It was just whenever I'm trying to draw on Photoshop now, it keeps giving me like the error that the scratch disks are full, which I don't really know what that means, but I assume it means your memory is too full for this. So I've been trying to figure out what I could delete, but there's like 80 files that just say
Oh,
that are the Windows. Fucking what did they say?
Oh, there's Tyler. He was in the other channel at the other guy's party.
oh, was he really?
These
Yeah.
ones I also want to know
Traitor.
if they're important.
Wait, I just
It's
realized like Eric's the
Microsoft
guy that sends you all the
Visual
funny
C++,
stuff
but there's like 8
on
of them.
on
Oh
TikTok.
yeah, he did something. Yeah, he did.
He's working now. I gotta tell him about that. Cause that was hilarious. Eric, you can't
Can I
hear me?
delete Microsoft Visual or will it destroy my computer?
Oh, he's gone.
I have no idea what that even is.
Microsoft Visual. Honestly, here's my rule of thumb. If you have to ask if you can delete it, don't delete it.
Ugh.
Until you
Eric
get
said he
a
can
for
hear.
sure answer.
Oh, he can?
There's like 30
Yeah, I think
of
he's
them,
just
and
muted.
half of them say 2013,
Oh, 'cause, like-
2012,
Oh, but Spear's talking. Sorry, Spear.
2010, 20... There's like one that says 2022. There's two that say 2022, and the rest of them say 2013, 2012, 2010,
Yeah.
Well,
2008.
like I said, I would get a concrete answer for that
Google.
Ugh.
because
Yeah, you can always like look at what it is, or like look at the title and then Google it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because sometimes like there's some programs like if you delete the older one, it'll totally screw up everything.
I would risk it. I've done that countless times. I've had to do that countless times.
Oh, I wouldn't risk it.
Well, I'm about to say doing that on a. She's talking about a program on her
because-
computer though.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
she explained that.
who knows? If she deletes that, it could just like totally like ruin her computer.
Well, that's why if you Google it, and you can even like Google what the name of it, and you can put in there like, you know, can I delete this or whatever. You'll probably get answers.
That would probably be a smart idea.
And it'll tell
Yeah,
you.
but getting rid of WoW took out like the majority of the clogging. Now I have 80 gigabytes free instead of 6.
Oh.
So I think that's fine.
Are you talking about free space?
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, I don't have much memory on my laptop. It's just for it. I bought it for drawing. I shouldn't really even have games on it, but.
Well, I mean, I bought a 4 terabyte freaking drive.
Whoa.
Yeah, I need to
I
get
just save everything
a
from that.
external hard drive for like.
I just.
Yeah, I mean that's what I had to do. I mean, like, because like with all the games I have, plus like all my videos and everything, like I got a 2 terabyte right now, and that thing's getting close to full.
Oh my goodness. Okay, can I tell Eric the story?
Oh yeah, go ahead, tell Eric.
Well, like, I mean, it's not like a story, but like,
I'll be back real quick.
All right.
Because like Eric apparently sends Michael stuff on TikTok, the most hilarious stuff, absolutely most hilarious stuff, and Michael never goes on his TikTok, never goes on his messages. So like, finally, I was able to look because I was wanting to see if he got any of my messages. And he wasn't looking at my messages either. And that's just asking for trouble. You always gotta look at your wife's messages. But there's all this like long list of like all the stuff Eric sent. And so I'm literally like going through each one of them and showing him to Michael. And Michael enjoyed them. I mean, he was laughing his head off. And Eric, and I was like, I wasn't even telling him. I was like, somebody gotta let, poor Eric know that like, like he's not looking at these, but like once I got him to look at these, like you were having a blast. Who was it? Oh, Tyler, right? That sent the Star Wars ones or something like that, and it was like so funny. He just wasn't. No. Michael goes on a TikTok and he gets lost in TikTok. He'll spend like all this time, like looking at or browsing TikTok.
That's an easy thing to do, though.
Yeah. And I'm like, but you've got all these great messages from me, your friends, like showing all this stuff that they know you would love, that, is like really hilarious stuff. And then he just like, what do? I come in, like you're watching like cat videos and sports stuff and, and goodness gracious, all this weird stuff. But my TikTok's a mess. I got lost in the medical corner of it. I can't get out. Once you go in the medical corner, you can't get out. You're done.
Hey.
Yo.
TikTok informed me that I have hypermobile EDS, and that shit solved every mysterious question I've ever had about myself.
I mean, I hear you, because, there are some really great, medical things like that, right? And then you get to meet people or see people that have what you have, and you're like, oh, so I'm not alone, or, yeah. But the problem is, once you go in that medical corner, it's the abyss.
You're not getting out.
No. I want to see the funny stuff.
Reason, right?
Wait, what now?
TikTok thinks I'm into cougars, and I'm not talking about the cats. But the thing is
wait, what?
For me, they're not cougars. They're women my age. I'm like, wait, am I the age of cougars now?
I thought cougars were just a woman that was older than you.
Yeah.
That's what I thought too. And they're like, it's like, so it keeps putting you up. They'll show these women who are like, hey, I didn't tag the same thing, so clearly you like cougars. And I'm like, you're the same age as me. How am I like? I do not. I just like supporting people. Because whenever I see like a buff woman who's out there and like she's flexing and she's showing off all her muscles and breaking that societal norm, I'm like, go you. And I like it because I'm trying to support her and breaking out that societal norm and being the Louisa out there and everything like that. And
next thing you know,
next thing I know, TikTok's like, oh, do you have a fetish for big strong?
Yeah, and then that's all it will show you ever. And
so I'm jammed in anime corner right now, which I'm right with, but
it's hard. It's hard to get into another corner. I've been trying to convert to another corner for a while.
All right. Well, hey, I'm getting pretty close to having to end this stream. So, Eric, your moment is here. retell the tale
Oh gosh.
of the epic battle, the last epic battle that me and Bobby had.
So,
No pressure.
right.
I know, right?
So we're sitting there, and Michael's on the phone with at the time, his girlfriend, and me and Bobby are giving him the most shit. We are hopping on the phone and on the other line, and I'm there like, we're just there like a wildebeest.
Yeah, back in the day when you could do that, yeah.
And just giving him the hardest time. Well, at one point, like, I had recognized, all right, Mike's had enough. He's gonna start losing his shit. So I tell Bobby, I was like, all right, let's just chill out. And Bobby's like, one more time. And I'm like, all right, Timmy, that's on you. And so I sit back, and Bobby goes in there and just messes with Mike one more time. And Mike had enough. Mike comes out of the room, for some reason hands me the cordless phone, like what was I supposed to do with it in this moment? And he goes up, and him and Bobby just start fighting. Like, there was no conversation, there was no nothing.
Wait, this is you?
They went from
Me and
literally
Bobby, yeah.
walking in there to just all out brawling. And I'm watching these two, and it was a good fight. Don't get me wrong, it was a good fight.
Fair fight?
Yeah, it was great.
Okay.
Very fair. And they're just swinging on each other, throwing each other in wrestling moves, everything. I'm commentating the whole thing.
Oh,
to the
nice.
girl. I'm like, literally like announcing, like, all right. And Mike goes in there with the knee, and Bobby throws an elbow. He counters with the right hook. I'm just sitting there, like, commentating this fight. So clearly, I'm not helping. I could have broken this up at any point.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
goodness.
you know, a good cousin would have. But I'm the best cousin, so I didn't. Mike is trying to hook Bobby into a sharpshooter, and Bobby wasn't having it. And so Mike kind of tried to pick him up, and he does it. And I say to her just the exact same way. I'm like, Bobby just swings, and I'm like, whoa! And Bobby connects with one of the best right hooks I've ever seen. And it's all right.
Wow.
Like, beating the shit out of him. I gotta go. Because Bobby just reached back, full on clocked Michael in the jaw, and something just snapped in Mike. He powerbombed Bobby down, and it went from like this one kind of fight to a whole different fight. And Mike's just punch him, like, uh-oh, this is something I should break up now. So finally, doing the things I should have probably did 5 minutes ago, I jumped up and I broke up the fight, and Bobby was pissed. And Mike had just, punched his anger out. And so I was standing there, and
I'm like
after I
scared of
broke
him
up,
now. I didn't even know this was in him. Okay, all right.
I got my back to Bobby. What is this brother fights? I got my back to Bobby, and I'm looking at Michael thinking I had to stop Michael from going back in. And I see Mike's eyes go wide, and he starts ducking. So my first instinct was, oh shit, and I also ducked.
Oh no.
And all of a sudden, from the back of my head, you know those big, thick glass candles, goes flying and crashes against the wall and shatters.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't a
And,
window. It was the glass
Oh,
thing.
no, we got plenty more to go.
Okay. This was stage 1. Okay, chapter 1.
This is start. Yeah, this is while we're working. So I'm like, oh, and I duck. Glass flies all over us, and I'm looking around. I turn around, and Bobby's goes to his room, and all we hear is destruction going on, and I'm like, what is going on in there? So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go check out, see what's going on with Bobby. And I go to open the door. It wasn't for the door frame. First, because I knocked at first, which was my mistake. I knocked.
That
Wait a
was your
second, and I
mistake.
opened the door, and as I was opening the door, Bobby was sitting there waiting for me, holding a piece of wood like a goddamn samurai, and swung and flipped for the door frame. Me taking a step back would have taken my head off. Then I closed the door. I was like, all right, cool. And so I go back up there and show a mic, and it's been quiet for like a half hour. So I'm thinking everything's all cool and calm, and I'm just sitting there, and all of a sudden Bobby comes walking out with the band. The only thing keeping the room cool in an absolute mangled, destroyed mess. Yeets it, and then turns around and goes back to his room. So now we're like, man, we're gonna get in trouble. Let's clean up. So we hurried up. We took the mangled fan and put it in the garage. Like Aunt Deb wasn't gonna find it in the garage eventually. And we picked up the glass like dudes.
Oh, I want to know that story. When he finds it in the garage. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
which AKA meant terribly. We picked up the glass terribly. And so Aunt Deb comes home, right? And me and Mike are just sitting there fucking looking guilty as shit with how innocent we're trying to act. You know, so she looks at us, and Aunt Deb's no fool. She looks at us, she's like, and then turns around and takes like 3 steps and goes, why is there glass on the ground?
Oh my gosh.
And then Jim was up that quick.
Wow.
We tried like, oh, we accidentally broke the candle. She's like, how?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we didn't think that far.
I'm starting to understand the aches and pains and knee issues and back issues this old man has. And
oh, you think that's bad? You should hear about the fight me and Eric got into over a pizza roll.
Oh my gosh! So like, what did this? What started
we
this?
We need to finish this first because this story ain't even done yet.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So we're sitting there like, it fell.
Yeah.
And Dad's not biting. And so finally we're like, all right. Mike and Bobby got into a fight. Bobby got really upset. He threw the candle. And we're trying to end it there. We're still not even telling her about the fan. We're still trying to just gloss that over like she isn't going to find out. Like, it's like our days are numbered, but we are trying to get that number as high as possible.
Exactly. Self-preservation, yep.
And so we tell the story. Bobby comes storming out of the room, really still pissed. And this is like an hour and a half after the fight.
Goodness.
And I'm like, oh my God, is he going for Mike? Is this going to go on again? And he walks straight past us. Doesn't look at any of us. Like, he's got that 1,000-yard stare. He just walks right past us. And then we hear as he puts his arm to the window, and then, oh shit. And we're like, what? You know? And we go back, and like, literally, like with every pulse of his heart, blood is gushing all over the kitchen. And we're like,
good grief.
Yeah. So, and then, grabs a towel, to hold everything in. And I grab the phone to call 911 and start putting the dogs away. And I was doing good, except for the fact that I didn't know the address. I had no idea. I to this day don't know that address. Never learned it.
1349 West Kimberly Road.
Oh, well, there you go.
There you go.
I'll forget it by now.
Yep.
And that's how Bobby ended up permanently fucking up his arm.
Permanently?
It's permanently scarred. I wouldn't say it's messed up.
Okay, wait. So
it's not 100%.
What started this again?
Yeah.
I was on the phone with my girlfriend at the time, and they kept messing with me while I was on the phone.
That's what started it? So this wasn't even like you were messing with Bobby. Because I was like, did I get that wrong? Was this Bobby that was on the phone and that started this?
No, I was on the phone. Eric and Bobby were messing with me. Eric knew when to stop. Bobby didn't.
Bobby had the brother syndrome. He just, brothers don't know when to quit with their brothers. Like,
oh my goodness!
I was
so
like, all right, Michael's gonna snap. So I was like, we give him enough. We give him enough. Bobby's like, I'm gonna do it again. I'm like, if you insist, you go ahead.
But to get so mad to put your arm through a window?
Well, that was Bobby getting that mad.
Yeah.
And I think that was just after. I mean, when you throw a hit and you think that's gonna do the trick, and you find out that all it did was just basically turn the person into a Super Saiyan.
Well, I don't think he was so much mad. It's probably Bobby doesn't. I don't remember. He said he don't remember much about that, but it's probably just more demoralized, and that happens.
Yeah, there's nothing about this as a woman I'm gonna understand. Really.
And like I
I'm
said,
just so glad I only have one son and 2 daughters, because like, whoa.
and I'll just say this much on the next stream.
Although your daughter is just like, wait, what am I saying? It is the Dickerson, isn't it? His daughter is this brutal with Jacob. I mean, like, she will do the most awful stuff to his son. Like, you know, the pull out the chair thing. I can't even believe, like, she's like a little girl, like tiny little skinny, like maybe a foot shorter than this boy who's like growing like a weed. But so she knows how to get him. She knows how to get him. And so like this poor boy comes in and you know, he goes to sit down on the chair at the table. I don't even remember why she did this, but she was mad about something. It don't even matter. Like, it was some trivial thing, the Dickerson way. And she pulled the chair out just perfectly, and this poor boy went down. I mean, he went down. And it was so sad, and he was so embarrassed. And she does that. I mean, she knows how to get him, you know? Wow. This
Bobby used to get on
this was not on your OkCupid profile.
Get on our hands and knees up people, and the other one would push them over us. So we used to go around just tricking people that way. Or our friends, you know, just one of us would get on our hands and knees right behind them while the other one would distract it, and the other one would just push and they trip over us.
That's craziness.
Wow.
Well, I'll say this: the next time we all get together, Eric, we're gonna have to talk about the pizza roll fight.
Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine.
What?
No, we didn't fight over a pizza roll. You fought me over a pizza roll. Let's get that straight.
But
wait,
you
so
were
this
involved.
was you fighting them for a pizza roll?
It was over. It was over a pizza roll.
No, but was this you fighting them for a pizza roll? Because I can see you doing that. This is not a surprise at all.
Well, the biggest problem with that was, like, I literally told, because Michael was mad about the fact that Eric took one of my, like, finished off pizza rolls. And I'm sitting there telling them, no, I said he could have them. And Michael just wasn't having it.
Yeah. Like I said, next time we're together, we'll go more into this. But for the meantime...
We'll go egg it on pretty well.
Yeah.
But you're not...
But
not doing it anymore, right?
Yeah, that's done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but so I'm just gonna have to go ahead and end it. But
But you were recording the whole time?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, this is all live.
Okay, I thought when that finished that meant it was done.
Nope.
Okay.
The movie was done, but the stream was not.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Anyhow,
me and Michael and Bobby probably make a podcast about the shenanigans we got into when we were kids.
Yeah, those will probably make some fun streams. We'll probably have to plan some of these out. In the meantime, though, thank y'all for stopping by. It was a lot of fun. And anybody watching these shenanigans, sorry you heard us more than the movie. I'll leave a link to the movie in the description if you're interested in watching it. But either which way, thank y'all for stopping by. I hope you had a good time. I will catch y'all
Merry
down the road.
Christmas!
Yes, Merry Christmas to
Bye.
everybody if we don't see you again.
Bye, everybody. Merry Chrysler.
Bye!
And Happy New Year.
And Happy New Year! Oh my goodness, who were you talking